Hello everyone. So in last video we have seen how to configure voice in AI assistant. So before moving to further videos, I would like to present my own project, that is AI interview coach. In this project I will tell you how to integrate VAPI in your project. So this project is basically a AI interview coach in which there is AI assistant which take your interview. Okay, HR takes your interview and you have to interact with HR. So basically it is a practice platform in on which you can practice yourself for interviews. So let's see its demo right now. Let's sign up. So I will go with Google sign in. You can do anyone, right? Signed in with Google successfully, and we landed to the home page. So I think it's a pretty good and not very much, but it's a pretty good landing page, not landing page, home page, right? As you can see, there is a sidebar in which there are many options like dashboard, start interview, feedback, quiz, leaderboard, and there is a also a search option. You can search as you want, like data scientist, right? The interview will come. Okay, data scientist full time, it will come to the this, right? Let's back to our home page. Okay, so there is interviews generated by me, right? Here is your interviews. In this your interview section, the interview generated by yourself will be placed here, and the interview generated by other users will be placed here. And there are many user generated interview, like this very many interviews generated. Okay, so let's generate our interview. Start on interview. Okay, here is two forms you can use it. You can generate interview manually and you can generate using a voice assistant, right? So first I am going to generate using manually. So like game developer. So as you can see, as I put game developer in target role, so according to target role, target tech stack also changes, like which type of stack I am confident with. So I will use Unity, C has 3D math, right? Which type of level, so experience level, like I am junior level. Focus technical, how many interviews, so minimally 3 questions you can generate and maximally. So I'm generating 3 questions. So generate an interview, it will redirect to you dashboard on interview dashboard. So as you can see, I am using face API for track my face, like I am doing cheating. If I am doing cheating, it will generate a flag in my feedback. So before start a call, I also want to see a demo of generating interview using AI interview assistant. So back to the home page. As you can see, there is a manually generated game developer in your interview section. So again we have to go start interview and start a call, right? Here we will generate using AI assistant, right? It is connecting.
Hello, let's prepare your interview session. I will ask you a few questions to customize your interview. What role are you applying for?
Yeah, I am applying for front-end developer.
Great, you're applying for a front-end developer role. Next, what type of position are you applying for? Full-time or internship?
Yeah, I am applying for internship.
Thanks for letting me know. You're applying for a front-end developer internship. Now, what is your experience level? Junior, mid, or senior?
Yeah, my experience level is junior level.
Perfect, junior level. Now, which technologies do you know and are comfortable with? Please list only those technologies you are confident with, and avoid mentioning any random or unrelated tech.
Yeah, I am comfortable with JavaScript and React.js.
Got it. You're comfortable with JavaScript and React.js. Last question, how many questions would you like to generate for your interview?
Yeah, I would like to generate two questions.
Thank you. Your interview has been generated successfully. Goodbye.
Thank you. Goodbye.
You're welcome.
So as you can see, I cut the call and my interview has been generated successfully. So as you can see in your interview section, there is a front-end developer interview I generated on 13 April, right? Here is a date when, it is also a very good feature whenever you generate in on any date, it will mention that on which date the particular interview has been generated. So let's start our interview. So I would like to tell you first thing, it will use my camera, so it will track my face, my confidence, my nervousness, and also it will track whether I am doing confidently or I am cheating, right? So I will cheat in this interview to generate a flag. So see how it will generate flag in interviews. Let's go on view interview and start a call, right? So so here is basically a live feedback it will give to
Hello.
you.
Thank you for taking the time to speak with me today. I'm excited to learn more about you and your experience.
Hello, I am also excited to share my experience with you.
Great to hear. Let's get started. Can you tell me about a project you worked on during your internship where you had to create a user interface using React.js?
Yeah, I made a project in which I used React.js. So there was an API call in which I was calling it multiple times unnecessarily. So after debugging, I realized I forgot dependencies array in use effect. Okay. So this caused performance issues. I fixed it by adding proper dependencies and learned how React lifecycle works.
That's a great example, and it shows your problem solving skills. Debugging and understanding React's lifecycle are crucial.
Yeah, yeah.
How did you ensure? Got it. How did you ensure that the performance improved after fixing the issue? Did you test it in any specific way?
Yeah. I used console logs, so browser dev tools, and break problems into smaller parts for React. So I also used React dev tools.
That's a solid approach. Using tools like React Dev Tools and breaking problems into smaller parts is very effective.
Yeah.
It shows your attention to detail. Let's move on. How did you handle a difficult coding challenge during your internship, and what did you learn from the experience?
Yeah, it was a very difficult task for me to handle a coding challenge. Uh,
I understand. Could you share more details about the challenge? What made it difficult, and how did you approach solving it?
I can see here, but right now I am checking whether you are working or not.
I understand. Yes, I'm here to conduct the interview and assess your experience. Let me know if you'd like to continue discussing your challenges or if you have any questions for me.
So as you can see, there are live feedback. So after completing interview, I will redirect to the feedback page, right? Here I redirected to my feedback page. There is a result like front-end interview I successfully completed, and if you want, I can download the result, right? See, I downloaded result. I can also see it. This, okay. If you want, I can post. I can share. I can copy link. Let's see. Behavior analysis. There is a confidence. There also 2% confidence in myself, right? And there is a flag generator. As I also told you that if I move my face, yeah, whether I will cheat, it will generate a flag. So the system flagged 82 instances. So I basically cheated in this interview to see how flag will generate. Okay, there is a feedback form. Communication, I got 42. Technical, I got 68. Problem solving, like cultural fit, confidence, right? Strengths and area of improvement. So I will also download my feedback. Okay, right? If you want to view, I can view also. This is my feedback page. Okay, this is suspicious activity flag 82, right? Come back to my app. Okay, right, this is a dashboard in which it will track my all records, whether I am okay. So here I gave 15 interviews. My average score is 33, highest score is 58, right? My performance over time. So first interview I gave 18th March, and then my performance will be tracked like this. Here is past interview. I can also check my feedback of my past interviews, right? Okay. So this is a quiz. I built this for just enjoy purpose, not surprise me. It will generate random questions, 5 questions. If you want, you can do like I am just randomly clicking on. Don't judge me. I'm randomly clicking on it, right? So it is a quiz. If you want, play again. If you want a particular tech stack, you can put it React.js, right? It will generate a quiz for you, synthesizing questions. Okay, so what does React.js using templating? So you can do JSX, right? So like this you can do. There is a leaderboard also. There are many users in this, so I also build a leaderboard for encourage users to come on the top notch, right? It will take time to render, right? So there is a top notch Aditya Kumar who is top on 42 marks. That is the average marks, right? It is authenticate means it flags. It is a generated by, it is flag generated, right? There are many users in this. So this is all about my AI interview coach. So I will build this project from scratch after completion of my VAPI tutorials, right? I will tell how to use stacks in this project, how to use VAPI, how to use Next.js, how to use different kind of APIs you can use to build this project. So in my next video, I will tell you different kind of tools used in VAPI. So till then, stay tuned for next videos. Thank you.